the bird just singing. I was just singing myself. Happy new day. It is a beautiful day today. Um, love yourself because nobody else gives a fuck. Do you, boo boo. If you feel like singing, dancing, writing, doing a cartwheel, practicing your backflip, I don't care. Do you practicing your video games? If that's what you want to do, it's all a part of what your path is. What you want pretty much is a part of your path, period. It is the shaper of your path what you want. So if you want a piece of bread, you go certain ways of getting that bread one way or another, whether you go to your mama house, your grandmama house, your uh, um a celebration, whatever, you go to the bank, get the money, go get it from wherever you're going to get it from, right? You make it happen. But it determines what way you turn and what street you go down and what scene and route you take. So all the routes are right. You make it to yourself. It takes whatever time it takes, whatever experience it takes, whatever seasons it takes. It's just that's what it is. Your fruit might start to develop 15 years after you sprouted, right? And some people it might be 20. So the whole thing is some people it might be 30. Some things take so long to grow, but they really endure. The things that take the longest to grow live the longest, right? Like to full maturity, right? Your maturity isn't rushed. You can have a childhood. The the purpose people put our childhoods away because we were told to, right? But would you normally put your childhood away if you nobody ain't tell you to put your childhood away? Would you put your childhood away? Like think about that. Would you just pack up your childhood on your own 100% and just say, if nobody was making you pay bills or make you worry about whether you're going to be successful or not, or how you're going to survive or thrive, if you didn't have to worry about any of that stuff, would you put your childhood away? So we have to experience Jubilee. We have to have the experience of jubilant children, of giving our the kids who we are that matured, yes, that we give the gift to those children that we are to have fun, and not just adult fun. I'm talking about fun. If that's tag, I don't care if you're 52, tag. It is. And tag you it, right? Like, let's start having fun again. That's what it's like to have what we want. We have to do what we want. So if we say, I wish more people talk to each other, you're gonna have to start talking to people, and it's okay. If you say, I wish more people were kind to each other, then you're gonna have to deliberately be more kind to more people. I wish people greet each other. You're gonna have to greet more people. Oh, I wish people sang more. You're gonna have to sing more, dance more, talk more, stood up for themselves more. Whatever you're gonna do, whatever it is, that's how it's going to come into your reality. Is you do it. If you say, I want to see people give, you're going to need to show that in the physical realm, and you're going to have to give. You're going to People say, well, I have to wait till my money get right. No, you don't. Giving means what you got. Not if you don't have anything to give to me, I don't count giving my stuff away. People say, oh, that sounds selfish. No, if it's like mine, okay, it's like this. If it's one cup of water, that's mine. Okay. If it's two cups of water, then that's mine and yours. Now you have some when it's up to me. And that's how it should be when it's up to you. That you have yours, and then before you give after you have yours. You have something. And people, oh, good people don't do that. No, yes, we do. Somebody got to take care of you. That's your job. You can do it. You have all the tools. If you're sitting there in a prison cell, you still have everything you need to make some changes. That means you're good. That means if you're put in a situation to where you got to figure out how to make a prison cell good, that means you are the shit. That means that you are so creative that you have the possibility of figuring out how to have joy in a prison cell for some bullshit, right? So, or not, whether it's for standing up, but then why should I have to stand up? Why is someone trying to hold me down? I'm not trying to. Uh, I'm going to speak positive, which means in the present moment, I acknowledge that people do the things they do to hold you down. The crabs in the bucket and the voodoo crabs in the bucket. Okay, the magical witchcrafty, uh, you know, crabs in the bucket who say, you know what? I think I supposed to deserve to tell you what you do with your life. I want your life to turn out like this. So I'm going to do stuff to make your life turn out like this. I'm not going to say that don't exist. It can. And the whole thing is everything exists. Everything that you could ever not think of and think of exists. Whether you put your eyes on it in your life is up to you most of the time, right? In some cases, you know, there's always exceptions to the rule. But most of the people on the planet can go somewhere else, even if it's hard, even if it's difficult, even if there's rules, even if there's laws, if they still have that. Most people can still do it, right? If they want to. So what we are choosing to do is to do better. Be It sounds so cliche, be the person you want to see. Yes, there has been word games played here where me saying like be the person you want to see, it's made to sound so cliche, right? So it's been repeated, and it's like the people who saw us coming, who knew we were going to be here to say we're going to say something. They saw us coming, whether it's in the stars or whatever, the cars or whatever it is. They saw us coming. Okay, they have used a preemptive strike to dullify and nullify the points of who we are. So, for example, stars. There's stars coming here. We're here. Hi. When to say to shine a light in certain areas so that the earth can see it, so the people on earth can see something that maybe they didn't see before, right? But it's certain people who think they benefit off the darkness, which darkness is good in its place, right? Light has its turn. And so some people think they benefit off of other people's ignorance because they say, "Oh, I cheated this person." So they think they benefit because I don't know 500 times a million, and so I'm getting cheated, right? So if you say, okay, I choose this person, they don't know any better. But the universe, God, your higher self, your inner self, whatever you want to call, reality knows the truth. So there's universal inner, outward consequences and processes and changes that take place with any action. Some of those changes may be to your liking and some of them may not, but all changes make a change. Everything affects everything. Everything is connected. So, my proposal is that if you know that you're connected to everything, that means your emotion, your movement is meaningful to the all. And your relaxation is a statement. Your peace is a statement. Some people say, "Hey, I gotta go and show them I can make the most and I can be have the biggest and the brightest and all of this," and that's their way of saying, um, "I count and I matter." But your relaxation and peace, sitting down in your yard, is a statement that is noted and has waves and implications into the reality of things around you. Your anger is the same way. Your joy. A lot of times it's so crazy, like letting your anger get out of control, how much it affects. It affects so many things, and sometimes for years and years because of one angry experience. And it could be, the reality is whatever way you experienced was the way you were supposed to experience it, and you have the ability and you are bigger than whatever the situation is, and you can create something beautiful. Let's go up. If we know we're all connected, let's just all go up. At least we know, without knowing where each other is, and without knowing each other's location, which is the same thing. But so what? Without um communicating a plan, if we say let's all move up, let me step it up in one way or another that is good for people, that's good for us all, something that is good, I'm going to do it. I don't care if I do it for one person or if I don't care, but it's going to be done through my hands. If we all say that and we're going up, life on earth can't help but be better, right? Wherever you are. And that's why at one point, if you interpret the scriptures to say, wherever you are, basically, if you're a slave, stay a slave, don't worry about it, right? If you're a master, don't worry about it. It sounds like it's encouraging slavery. It's not encouraging slavery. It's saying wherever you are, you have power to do, to act, and to decide to respond responsibly in the way of integrity and love and peace and kindness and warmth from your position. And even if you say love sometimes does hurt, when you have to dish it out, sometimes you have to dish out love, and it sometimes could be in the form of a medicine that is nasty, right? But it's still necessary, and it's love. So we are all of that. That's enough. We go up, everything gets better. If we don't have to know anything. We don't have to plan anything. And you know what? I don't even have to say anything. It's happening already. But I can say something, and I am saying something, and I did say something. All right. That's Timeless Jubilee. Have a great night.